While most flagship phones are getting even bigger, there are plenty of people who'd still prefer a small handset. Here are 5 best small smartphones. 1. Samsung Galaxy S10e. Even though it has a 5.8-inch display, the Galaxy S10e can be considered pretty small thanks to the new design. It's practically bezel-less with a 19:9 aspect ratio and a single cutout camera in the display in the top right, making it one of the best small phones in the business. And as well as a smallish size, you also get the very best specs and performance that Samsung is able to offer in 2019. Under the hood, there's a Snapdragon 855 or Exynos 9820 processor, depending on your region. And that's paired with up to 8 gigabytes of RAM and up to 256 gigabytes of storage, which is also expandable. Other features include 3100 mAh non-removable battery, fast wireless charging 2.0, IP68 dust and waterproof rating, as well as a dual pixel 12MP f1.5 to 2.4 OIS rear camera plus 16MP ultra wide f2.2 and a dual pixel 10MP f1.9 front camera. Add in the fetching array of colors that the Samsung Galaxy S10e come in. This is a great overall package for people wanting a smaller phone. It's not exactly cheap, but it is cheaper than the other Galaxy S10 models. 2. Nokia 5.1. Nokia has once again been making a name for itself in the smartphone market under the guidance of HMD Global. This time with a series of powerful yet simple handsets that stick to the basics and do that well. On top of providing a clean and speedy version of Android, including in this slow and steady rebirth is the Nokia 5.1, which with a screen size of 5.5 inches just qualifies for this particular roundup. It's not the fastest or best looking handset you're going to find, but it's great value and it's easy to use with just one of your hands. With the 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage, you're probably going to want to invest in a micro SD card to get a usable amount of room on here. But other than that, this is a solid budget phone from Nokia. 3. Sony Xperia XZ1 Compact. This compact Sony handset improves on the Sony Xperia X Compact in almost every way. It's moderately powerful, thanks to 4 gigabytes of RAM and octa-core Snapdragon 835 chipset with 4 cores clocked in at 2.45 GHz and 4 running at 1.9 GHz. Those were once high in specs and they're not far off now, but they're also not the only impressive aspect of the Sony Xperia XZ1 Compact. It also has a fairly premium build with a mix of metal and glass fiber woven plastic topped off with IP68 certification, meaning it's water and dust resistant. The Xperia XZ1 Compact also has a capable 19MP rear snapper along with an 8MP front-facing one, a fingerprint scanner, a big 2700 mAh battery given the size of the phone, 32 gigabytes of storage, and a micro SD card slot. If there's anything that slightly lets it down, it's the screen, which is compact at 4.6 inches but comes in at 720p. That's low for a phone of this caliber, but in line with most other compact handsets and not much of an issue given the small size. 4. iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 isn't Apple's best phone, but it is a compact flagship and it's one of the best truly small phones you can buy. From its stylish metal and glass build that's also water resistant to its super powered all bionic processor. Great quality 12MP camera and masses of storage, it performs well. The iPhone 8 also has a high quality screen. Even though it's just 4.7 inches, it's sharp at 750 by 1334 and sports all sorts of high-end tech, like 3D Touch, which lets it detect different levels of pressure, and True Zone, which automatically adjusts the white balance to best suit the environment. It was also the first iPhone to have wireless charging. And of course, the iPhone 8 has Apple's fast and reliable Touch ID fingerprint scanner and access to arguably the best app store there is. 5. Google Pixel 3. The Pixel 3 is the best phone you can buy with the best performance of any Android phone, the best camera on a smartphone ever, and a newly premium design. Google has paid special attention to the display, which is much better than the previous 2 generations of Pixels. And the Android 9 Pie software is best with this hardware. The Google Pixel 3 just barely counts as compact, coming in as it does at 5.5 inches. In fact, a few years ago that would have been considered quite large. But with most phones now starting at around 5.8 inches and rising from there, we decided this was worthy of inclusion. It has a sharp 1080 by 2160 OLED screen, a brilliant 12.2 MP camera, and loads of power, with a Snapdragon 845 chipset and 4 GB of RAM under the hood. The all-glass back now allows for wireless charging, and Google bundles USB-C headphones in the box. It also has a larger battery and is IP68 certified, so it's dust-proof and water-resistant to depths of 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. The real reason to buy this, though, other than its size, is that being a Google phone, it delivers Android as intended and gets day one software updates to new versions where most phones are left waiting for months.